Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is CJ. We're going to start this update with a random trip I took to my LFS. As you can tell, I'm showing you guys two fish that I was really interested in. Really had no intentions on buying any more fish for my tank, but I just couldn't turn down this opportunity. So it basically boiled down to which one I liked the best, and more importantly, which one would eat right in front of my face, and that was pretty much what sealed the deal. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. I can't believe he's not quarantining his fish. And to be honest, guys, I'm not advocating this or, encouraging anyone to not quarantine their fish. But what I will say, I do take my time and try to acclimate them as long as I can and make sure that I always check the date they arrive to the store. Usually 3 to 4 weeks in the store, and hyposalinity will let you know right away if the fish is, ill with some kind of serious sickness or if it's not going to be a good purchase. So, besides that, making sure the fish eats in front of me, those are two things that I do to try to prevent and at least give myself the best chance, if I am going to roll the dice, to, get a healthy fish to add to my system. So besides the health of the fish, the bigger thing that's going to concern me moving forward is adding a second Dwarf Angelfish to my tank. Now, I know a lot of things in this hobby people say you can't do, but mixing and matching different combinations of fish in my tank is something that I'm always going to try to push the limits and always try to see what combinations work. Now, I had a lot of experience with this. I've mixed and matched, Coral Beauties, Flame Angels, Multicolor Angels, Midnight Angels. I mixed and matched all in this tank with different levels of success and failure, But this combination of fish I have not tried yet, but I will say my Flame Angel is really, really laid back, and he's never caused an issue with any other Dwarf Angelfish I've added to my tank. It's usually the new addition that's caused troubles by either not eating and starving to death, picking at corals, or starting issues with the Flame Angel. So I'm very, very interested in seeing how this fish does. So for those that haven't figured it out yet, I did select the Multicolor Angelfish, and the whole reason for it boiled down to eating, guys. That's why I love my LFS. He thaws out food that I tell him I have at home, and he test feeds the fish for me. So, the multi-bar was kind of semi-interested in the food, but this fish definitely aggressively attacked the food. So that's what I need before I can add him to my tank. When you consider this guy's eating and how gorgeous this fish is when you look at it in person, I just had to add him. I figured it would be a great compliment to my tank. Not to mention, it's a Dwarf Angelfish, so, these guys are made for smaller systems like mine, and I really had to, take a shot at it. So all this is going to boil down to is if this fish is going to cooperate and not eat my corals. Now, from my experience, a lot of people say no angelfish is reef safe, but I've only had one angelfish eat my corals. The rest have been well behaved, so hopefully he stays in line and he gets to stay in my tank. I'm going to cut this update here, so as always, hey, you guys definitely like, comment, subscribe. You guys do what y'all do. Y'all be easy. Happy reefing.